I've been asking myself lately, do we need a new tender on the boat for getting ashore? This little Spindrift has been fantastic. It's rotomoulded plastic, weighs 56 kilos. I love the electric outboard, and it's got a lot of really good attributes. It's served us very well over the last 3 or 4 years. Some of the things that I don't like about it are the fact that it is a catamaran hull. That makes it very stable, but when you load it up, you can only really put 2 people in it. And when it's loaded, it does tend to drag the freeboard down a bit. So if you're into a bit of a choppy sea, you can take waves over the front. So that's a bit of a downer for it. And there's a new dinghy that's about to come onto the market. Actually, the prototypes are being built as we speak, and I'm thinking about getting one. What do you think? Let's go and have a look, and we'll see how they're made. You going, Pete?
Hey Norm, how you going, mate? How do you like my tender, mate?
Bit flat looking.
It's a bit sad, isn't it?
It is. So you're going to get around this by taking this one to the tip.
Correct.
And being a boat builder, the man from Shinkogan, anyone that knows of Shinkogan catamarans, this is the guy that used to build them, but he's into something a bit smaller. So tell us the story.
Well, I decided to build my own tender, take the best of some of the designs around the place and put it together for my own tender, and I decided to build some moulds for them as well, so we might be able to sell a few and make a few bucks as well.
Okay. And I've had a bit of a look, and we'll go to the factory and have a look at you doing the first one. And
sure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We've got one in the mould at the moment, so yeah, we'll have a look at that.
I'm looking at the logistics of getting one on the back of my boat, actually. I think that'll be a good thing, but we'll go and have a look. Anyway, let's get into town.
Righto.
temperature of the vacuum you pull it to eventually?
1 atmosphere. Yeah, 1 atmosphere. This is 14.7 psi. You see all the fog vacuums right now, so it pulls the excess up into the core, just through the bleed holes.
Yep. So this whole boat's been done exactly the same way. All the foam's been put in the same way.
Yep. Correct.
This is after what? Year and a half? So there you are, finished vacuum bagged transom in place. Happy with that, Pete?
Very happy.
An interesting morning here, watching him just vacuum bag the transom into this little dinghy's building. Okay, well, Pete, you've had a lot of experience with this type of construction method, and I guess it's a little bit easier building this size boat rather than a 52-foot cat. But yeah, I guess it's the same sort of construction method you're pretty familiar with.
Well, you saw the result of my last tender off the back of the boat, inflatable, and it's falling apart obviously, and I just wanted to get something that I was familiar with, fiberglass, and Ross has also needed a tender that was a little bit more lightweight, so we put our heads together and thought we came up with the best of what we'd seen around the place, and this is it. The only difference between this foam that we're currently using, it's all recycled plastic bottles, whereas the foam that I'm used to working with is PVC, and this is good product to work with. But yeah, it's all lightweight construction, vacuum bag foam, single skin laminate, and yeah, should be I don't know, probably in the order of about 60 kg for did I say 60 kg? Yeah, 60 kg for 3.3 metre.
Yeah, this is Ross. He's the big fella apprentice. Ross, why? This is actually your boat that you're moulding up at the moment.
Yep.
Why are you going for one of these things?
My wife and I live on our catamaran, and currently we have a Polycraft tender, which is really solid, great for rubbing up against fiberglass boats, as opposed to alloy tenders. The problem is it's a bit heavy for us, so when it comes to pulling it up the beach on the wheels, we can't do it. So I was looking for a lightweight tender, and Pete said he needed a tender, and I said, well, I could do with one too. So together we started this project to build our own tenders, but we've actually made the plug, as you can see in this background. We actually made that out of MDF, which, me being an ex-builder, it helped with those skills, and Pete being the boat builder, together we've sort of been able to pull this together. And off that we've taken two moulds, so this is the deck mould, and as you can see there, the hull mould is on its side there.
Well, I'm standing in front of hull number 1 out of the moulds. I didn't get any footage of this hull actually coming out of the mould. I was away, but this is the hull and deck. The deck's now sitting on top of the hull mould. The deck mould's sitting on top of the hull mould. That's going to be bonded pretty soon, and then that'll be a complete dinghy for hull number 1. This hull has been vacuum bagged foam. So what's happened, the gel coat's been sprayed into the mould, the foam has been put in, and then that's been vacuum bagged to the external layup, and then the rest of it has been hand laid. But these dinghies are going to be infused. That's a different process, hard to do on the very first one because you're dealing with, it's a bit of R&D going on, so you're trying to deal with everything like that. So this one's been hand laid, but in future all of these boats are going to be vacuum infused. So that'll be interesting to film, and the next one, that's the way it's going to be done. So we'll have a look at that down the track. But yeah, great looking dinghy. I'm really looking forward to getting one hanging on the back of my boat. With a little bit of time on my hands before my dinghy gets started, I decide to give a lady a hand to get further south. She needs crew. It'll be interesting to compare how life is aboard a monohull sailing boat compared to what I do on Peggy-Anne. Anyhow, see you next week, dudes.